Hi. In this video I'm going to make a short experiment to see what is the relationship between preamp volume and master volume. You know, people talk about driving the preamp tubes and driving the power tubes. Driving the preamp tubes is an integral part of 70s hard rock tone, an all hard rock tone. The jury's still out on the driving the power tubes part. Maybe it's you're probably still in the linear region there. As I've understood it, it sounds like crap. Otherwise, it's more like when it comes to the power tubes, it's more like you need to have a certain volume to have the dynamic range, and you need to push the speakers a bit. The speaker distortion is an integral part of the sound. But maybe some of you knows more about, is there actually something called power tube distortion? Or is that always a bad thing? But nonetheless, we're checking out the difference between cranking the master volume and the preamp volume here. And I'm going to use my 2204 from 77. And we are going to have 4 sections. So I'm going to have the master at full and vary the preamp volume and vice versa, and different combinations here. So let's check it out and let's discuss it at the end. I'm going to comment at the end, and I really want to have your feedback in the comments so we can discuss this. It's a really interesting question. Well, now I used all knobs on 5, or all EQ knobs on 5. So when you have lots of volume, it's going to be too mushy. So you're going to need to do like Van Halen did. You're going to have a pedal before the amp that kind of cuts off as much bass as possible. I think he had an EQ pedal or something like that. Or you're going to have to dial off some bass on the EQ of the amp to get a firm cutting sound. You know, the first setting I had here, both knobs on 5, I think that was a firm, good tone. But many of the other tones were really too mushy. And as you heard, when we dialed down the master volume, it got really fizzy. Not the natural top end not that sparkling top end, but kind of like some flying debris on the top, and not bright enough and not cutting enough. All right, let me know what you think. Cheers.